Off against the Cincinnati Reds in the third and final game of a three-game set in Cincinnati. So I will read the lineup. We have Badu, Scope, Grossman, Candelario, Haas, Goodrum, Victor Reyes, and then Willie Castro. So no Harold Castro today. That really sucks. I believe Castillo is a right-handed pitcher as well, so I don't know why Harold Castro's not getting at bats over Willie. The only time Willie should be playing over him is if it's a left-handed pitcher, and even then, most times Harold would still be getting playing time over him. I think Harold has proven over these last three series he deserves everyday playing time. He's got the power. He's hit 2 home runs in this last week, and of course, he's a great contact hitter. He's clutch. He has a great approach, and he fields almost perfectly every time. So I was really hoping to see him in the lineup, but we will hopefully see him in the next game tomorrow. But Miguel is also out. That I could kind of tell that was going to happen because he played 2 games in the field. I don't understand why he can't play 3. He's not going to play in the field at all in the next series, and I'll almost guarantee we'll probably give him a day off within the next 4 games. So I don't know if he needs as many days off. It's the end of the season. We're like 25 games away from the season ending. Miggy can play and have. We need his bat out there. We don't have a solid. Like, none of these guys. Like, Scope is our power guy, and he's hitting at 2. I guess we have Haas and Grossman as well with 20 homers, but Miggy's just such a solid at bat every time. There's a lot of times where Haas can strike out on 3 pitches, where Haas can just have a pop up on 1 pitch. It's like Miggy's at bats every single time are long. They're 5 to 6 pitches. He's a really big walk threat. It's a lot better at bat to have in the middle of the order than like Nico or having Haas there. We can have Haas a little bit back, but we have Casey Mize on the mound today. I'll make a prediction for his line. I'll go 6 innings, 3 earned runs, 5 Ks. I don't think Casey is really having his best stuff in these last couple starts, so I'm gonna assume he's gonna be doing the same today. He's been like pitching his fastball at 92 to 94. Back in like April, May, he was getting it up to like 95, 96 consistently, so it's kind of disappointing to see him at 92 right now, but I'm sure he's just tired because he hasn't pitched this many innings at the major league levels before, so maybe next year he'll be able to deal with that better and still be strong throughout the whole season, because I've noticed that with almost every single one of our pitchers, at least him and Manning. As the year went on and they pitched more innings, they just lost all velo and just focused on control. So I do kind of like to teach them control before we teach them velo, because as soon as we teach them how to locate consistently, then we can add the velo after. It's definitely smarter to do it in that order. So it'll just take some time to get used to having 3 rookie pitchers, and in a couple years they won't be rookies. So we'll read the Reds lineup. We got India, Naquin, Castellanos, Votto, Moustakis, Farmer, Barnhart, and Schrock. And then Castillo's pitching. That's who I wanted to see pitch. We can take a look here at his baseball savant. He's a changeup, 4-seam sinker, slider, so he's a pretty even pitcher throughout all his pitches, honestly. 29, like the changeup and fastball are the exact same. Sinker's not too far behind. I really like this pitch mix. I've never seen a pitcher throw a changeup as his first pitch, so that's kind of cool. Well, I have, but we haven't faced one recently. But we can take a look at his percentile rankings. Really impressive. 95 percentile for that fastball. It's get up to like 97 to 99. That's going to be a fun watch today to see him. Really good barrel percentage. We're not barreling the ball up. Nice whiff, nice chase rate. This is going to be a fun game to watch. So, yeah, his record does not depict how he is as a pitcher. 7-14. I think he's just one of those guys that doesn't get runs. He gets the DeGrom treatment. They probably just don't score for him because he's got nasty stuff. He's still got a 4.3 ERA, so it's not great, but career 3.78. He's a really good pitcher, and he can have a good start any night. So 157 innings, 159 strikeouts. That's a lot less than I thought. I would think he'd have like 180 strikeouts and 150 innings, but maybe he's just pitching to contact more this year since he can't use sticky stuff. I don't know if he was one of those pitchers, but never know. Take a look here at the Reds and make some predictions for them. I'm going to go with Moustakis. I think he's going to have a really nice game. He hasn't had a full game yet. He's pinch hit and came in late in both the games, I believe, and he had a really nice double. So I think he's going to have a continued good swings today, and I'm excited to see how we attack him as a hitter because he's got a really nice power swing, and Casey likes to throw low, and he can really drive a ball out. So look at Mike Moustakas today, and I'm also going to pick Schrock. He's had a lot of nice at-bats off the bench also, has not played a full game. So they went with a completely different lineup today as opposed to the last 2 days playing the same exact lineup. So I will make predictions for the Tigers now. I'm going to go with Badu. He had some nice swings in his 0 for 5 game, and I think today it's actually going to translate into some hits. So I'm going to go for a Badu homer. Let's hope that happens. And I'm also going to go for Nico Goodrum. He's had a really bad start since he's come back up from his most recent injury. But the injury prior to that, when he came up, he played really well for like a 4-game span. So I'm hoping today he'll start back up on that really well and start back up playing really well. But we don't know. And then I will also make a score prediction. I will go 7-5 with a Tigers win. I don't see our bullpen pitching well today. I think we're going to go. Soto hasn't pitched in a while, so I think Casey's going to go 6. Then we're probably going to let that new guy pitch, the guy we just called up for Zach Short getting sent down. And then I think we're going to go Fulmer and then Soto if we have the lead. So let's hope we can get the win today, and I'll be back for the postgame.